Good morning, comic book fans. It is Wednesday, the best day of the week. Here with the Comic Book Pusher at the Comics Club, Brandon and Tampa's favorite comic and gaming store. And I think I'm actually live this week. Last week, I forgot to press the button for live for public. I was still private. So here we are, live at last. We hope you can catch me this morning. If any of you out there, if any of you are awake. Hey, how you doing, Alex? Good to see you this morning. You're first in, but I know you won't be the last out. So, congratulations, Alex, on winning our January giveaway. That was pretty awesome, eh? Did you like that Superman book? Have you read it yet? Have you read it before? I am like Bueller likes to say. You're first. That's right. It's a great honor to be first on my show. As Bueller likes to say, I'm all jacked up on coffee. That is wonderful. Hey, Chris, how you doing? We found a few more of those books you were looking for, my friend. You put them in your box, so whenever you guys can get yourselves in here. I know you're a very busy man, but I know you'll find the time for your comic books. Have you read it before, Alex? You recommend it to everybody? Yeah, that was a great book. I'm so glad that you won it, and we have another giveaway for this month. So all you have to do is make a comment down below after the show and comment in all of our live shows, and you will be entered. One entry per live show comment. How you doing, Eric? Good to see you this morning. I barely made it here on time. I literally walked in the door of the store about 5 minutes ago. I almost didn't make it. I had to get this coffee, but traffic wasn't cooperating. Hey, Hector, how are you this morning? Hope all is well. I was telling everybody about our February. I was getting ready to tell everybody about our February giveaway. Oh, I screamed right into the mic. Was that very loud? Howdy, good morning. So February's giveaway are two books, Volume 1 and Volume 2 of the Justice League of America, the Silver Age. There's some great stuff there. Anybody recognize this artist on the cover? He's no longer with us, but he was a great artist. He passed too soon. Anybody know his name? If you know his name, tell me down in the comments below. So there's those. We got a lot of great merchandise in this week I want to show everybody. But before I do that, I want everybody to mark their calendars. Next Tuesday night at 9 p.m., we're going to premiere the special guest episode, our first ever special guest episode of the Shredded Edition. And that's going to be great. All the very first episode Shredded Edition comic books have sold out now. So we only have the second, third, and I think fourth. We have some left from those, which I'll be showing you on the video on Tuesday night. So Cook, yes, Darwin Cook. I believe it was Darwin. Is that his first name? Darwin Cook. Somebody just said it. Well, let me show you a few of the things that we got in for merchandise this week. We got in this awesome Venomized Groot. See him in there? Venomized Groot pop vinyl. That's pretty neat. And this big death stroke statue. That's pretty groovy. His blade, it looks like he's swishing it through the air, and it's got this white stuff coming off it. It looks like he's actually slicing it through the air. Yeah, Darwin Cook was amazing. Like I say, he passed too soon, and you can still see a lot of his good stuff on DC. Look at this. This is really cool. Hey, come on up here, little guy. Come on up here. Oh, don't be shy. Oh well, there he is. How are you doing there today? This is, as everybody knows, the child from The Mandalorian. And it is a standee. And we just got him in. And he is also on sale at the Comics Club today. You can have it, it's life size, actually. You can have your own Baby Yoda hanging out at your house. Okay, back down there. Find a place to sit. Set him up here, out of the way. All right, so lots and lots and lots of really great comic books coming at you this week. And let's just get into them. One of the cool things that came in this week is everybody saw the movie Beetlejuice. Great movie, Beetlejuice. And in that movie, they had something that was called a handbook for the dead. And the characters who died, they would read this handbook. It would guide them through the afterlife, basically. So this is an actual like prop, but it's a journal. It's all blank inside. You could put in your own handbook ideas for the deceased. I thought that was pretty cool. This would be a great thing to lay around the house during Halloween time. You know, anybody's familiar with the story, with the movie, it looks just like it on there. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Lots of great books came in this week. And you'll get your turn, Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy is anxious to give us the secret word for today. Yes, Darwin, autocorrects. I hate autocorrects too. They've gotten me in trouble more than once. So, comics. Undone Blood, an independent comic book. It's got a lot of buzz. This one, I think, also got a lot of buzz. Tartarus. Sounds like raw meat to me. Napoleon Dynamite Valentine's Day Special. I mean, you know, you got to love that. Alienated. This is about some kids who encounter an alien, and then they find out that this alien is a major predator and must be fed. Nebula gets her own comic book starting this week. That's pretty cool. And another one, another number one, Mother of Demons. And I believe that's Lilith, isn't it? Yeah. And then another one who gets her own book starting today is Gwen Stacy. Like that butterfly one. Spider-Man, and who's this butterfly? Anybody guess? It's another Gwen Stacy cover. R.I.P. Poor Alfred. This is a tribute to Alfred, who died. By the way, Tom King says that he never intended to have Alfred die in the story, that he had just planned to have him killed, but not really. He was going to come back. You find out that he wasn't really dead. And then, hey, good morning, God Tank. Good to see you in the chat. It turns out that when he presented the idea to DC, they said, no, why don't have him dead? He should be dead. So they had him dead. So you can't blame Mr. King for that one. Can blame you for the wedding that never happened, which my wife still has emotional scars over. You know, Dolly worked so hard. She created this whole big display in the store for the wedding. It looked like a big wedding ceremony, and she made up these little wedding favors to give out to everybody. I think some of you might remember that. And then that wedding didn't happen, and she was livid. Oh, she was so upset about that. Marvel Tales featuring Wolverine. It's a great old costume version of him. 100-page Flash for just $4.99. What? They can do 100 pages for $4.99 in this format. How come they can't do the rest? People say, but you know what? There's a lot of reprints in here, and that's why they don't have to pay the artists or writers, so they can get it cheaper. Pound for pound, the best buy in comic books are dollar comics and True Believers. Great stuff for just $1. Some of Marvel and DC's best stuff ever for $1. I mean, you really can't beat that. Hey, Rod, how you doing, man? Rod, you know, I felt like you were there with us in the filming of the special guest edition, shredded edition, because they just went on and on about you, your brothers in the triple threat. So it was like you were really there. I know you were there in spirit. So, hey, poor Mike, good to see you, my friend. What do we got here? Oh, yes, facsimile edition of the very first Wolverine from the miniseries. Zero's journey, any Nightmare Before Christmas fans? Zero's continuing his journey. He's got Santa Claus with him in this one. Pretty cool. Sonic the Hedgehog coming at you with 2 covers because we have to have multiple covers on every freaking thing. Go Power Rangers. They've been doing these portrait ones. Pretty interesting. I like the silver shiny ones, but they didn't do it this time. This is a one. I think this actually came out last week, and for some reason it was delayed for us. But man, what a great cover that is for Redneck. That spike going right through the vampire's hand. Wow, pretty amazing. Great artwork. So we got here Sonata. Am I pronouncing that right? Sonata. Still going strong. This one, this one's got a lot of sex in it, so if you're shy, you don't want to look at that book. Ascender. Clock. This is another one. I think was it this week it just launched, or was it last week? I can't remember because Diamond keeps shorting me or delaying things to my store. I think they want to kill me. This book has been the hottest book on earth. It's giving us the origin of Kylo Ren, and we sell out the first one. The second one, I keep upping my orders. Wow. Hello, Nola. I keep upping my orders, and we just keep selling out of it. Doctor Who. In stereo. James Bond. There's a new James Bond thriller coming up. Who's a James Bond fan out there? I am. Great. One of the greatest spy things ever. I've always loved James Bond, and there's a new movie coming out, and it looks like it's going to be amazing. Stranger Things, still going strong. It just gets stranger and stranger. Bloodshot, we did a shredded edition of Stranger Things, and there it is. We did a shredded edition of Stranger Things, and we had a lot of fun with it in the video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's pretty cool. Bloodshot. That's going to be a movie. Lola. L-O-L-A. Lola. Deja Thoris. Man, she has some amazing covers in this. Look at that. I think somebody's about to get sliced. Some really gorgeous artwork. The cosplay one. And another one. And here comes my favorite one. So there we go. Oh, Rick and Morty continued their Dungeons and Dragons foray, and some of the covers they do is an actual character sheet. Oh, how many of you have played Dungeons and Dragons out there? But these are character sheets for the game. Storm Kids. I know nothing about this book. Does anybody know about this book? I do not know. Rising Suns. There's been a lot of good stuff being put out by independents these days. If you haven't been trying out some things, if you're only Marvel and DC, you need to expand your horizons and check out some of this stuff. Rye. Great cover there. Lady Mechanica. I believe this one got optioned as well. Very popular book. And the new G.I. Joe is not like anything we've seen before. It's very different. If you haven't seen it, you haven't looked at it yet, check it out. Interesting stuff. And then these oversized books. We got Harley and Poison Ivy. Oh no, this is the Birds of Prey. So, taking advantage of the popularity of the movie or the lack of popularity of the movie, as the case may be. I don't know who's seen it. I have not seen it yet, but I've got a lot of mixed reviews, and I heard it didn't open well. at the box office. Heroes. Superman Heroes. It's the future of DC comic books. It starts here according to that tagline. Star Trek, Year 5. This was the very controversial kiss that they did on television. I actually remember it. I saw it firsthand, and it was a really, really big deal when it happened. The interracial kiss. Oh, those were more innocent times. Probably stupider times, too. Anyway, Marvel Action Spider-Man. Spider-Gwen on the cover there. Oh, the quilt. Mike just asked, before Mike asked about the quilt. This quilt, you guys might remember some of the other quilts you may have seen here, the Superman one. This quilt is done by my wife. Dolly creates these, and it is for sale. We sold one of her other ones to one of our customers, Alex, who's in the chat, I believe, and he sent it up for auction for charity up north, and it did very well. It's $125 if anybody's interested, and she sews that on her amazing sewing machine. She's quite talented. She does a lot of really cool, crafty things. Transformers Valentine's Day special, jumping on that bandwagon. And we got Green Lantern Season 2. Really cool cover there. Really like it. The Young Guardians. I think a lot of books lately have been introducing, there's another cover for that, introducing first appearance of characters, first appearance of villains, heroes, teams. They've been going hog wild on the first appearances. Hawkman. Some great covers there. Really amazing stuff. The Terrifics. This is a book that I didn't think would make it, but it is still going strong. Look at that. Look at all the heroes in that cover. Loving that stuff. The revived Sandman universe, House of Whispers. A lot of this stuff used to be part of the Vertigo stuff. And The Flash. Ruby. Catwoman. The claws are out, guys. And this is my favorite Catwoman cover. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. That is beautiful. You gotta love that Catwoman character. I know Bruce does, but of course, no marriage. Don't mention that in front of Dolly. She won't be happy. Superman and Supergirl. Great Supergirl cover there. Interesting cover on the back. The throwback A. That back cover. Gotham Monsters. Wonder Woman. That's a good one. Batman, Ra's al Ghul. And Batman's Grave, the Batman's Grave. I think I'd go with this one myself. Last week I thought I was live, and I was live. I wasn't live. I was private. So if you didn't catch last week's show because you thought, oh, you didn't have one, but I did, you can still catch it on the rewind. Leave a comment. Savage Avengers and Morbius. This is an amazing Morbius cover. Look at that. I'm loving that cover. It's great artwork. These guys are quite remarkable, these artists. Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality. Like Spider-Man becomes I think becomes the apprentice of Doctor Strange. Am I correct in that? And here's another one, capitalizing on Morbius, and another one. So we have at least multiple covers every single time. Hey, Big O, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I hope you'll be seeing me soon. We got a lot of great stuff in your box for you. Hey, look at this. X-Men and Marvel X. These Marvel X covers are pretty cool. I like the original series. Anybody read the original series? It was amazing. Alex Ross, acetate covers, and a really great story. Amazing Spider-Man. Gwen Stacy. Peeking out the window. A lot of Gwen Stacy covers because of her launch. Another Amazing Spider-Man. J. Jonah Jameson is not happy, as usual. Man's going to have a heart attack. Doctor Strange, the Surgeon Supreme. I think they fixed his hands, right? So we got here the Immortal Hulk. Been a great story, an amazing run. It just keeps on giving. I'm loving it. Here's a character I'm glad they brought back into her own book, Jessica Jones. I love that character. She's really amazing. Iron Man 2020. And just because Iron Man 2020 again. And we have Arrow, another book I didn't think would stick around, but it has been doing very, very well. Great cover. Yeah, it looks like he's riding that dragon. There's supposed to be a first appearance of some character in there, but might be the only appearance of the character. A new domino foe appears in this one, I believe. Like an anti-domino kind of thing. Excalibur. Hey, look who's got the sword there. It's Gwen Stacy again. And on Venom, we got that Venom. We got this Venom. And just so you know, there's one Venom cover that has just blown up. And we had most of our subscribers for Venom ask for it. So I am down to one copy. And this will be going to the first one who walks in who can tell me the secret word. It'll be going to you. Come in the store, you tell me the secret word of the day, which I'll be giving you in a couple minutes. And this cover, which is the hottest cover of the week, goes to you. All righty, guys. We got one more, I believe, or a couple more. We got Thor. Dueling covers. Look who's unhappy that the God of Thunder is raining on her parade there. It's Gwen Stacy. She's on every other cover this month or this week. We got Spider-Man Black Cat. Strikes. Hawkeye. Hawkeye Free Fall. And finally, X-Men. Yes, many people want that Venom, and the person who comes in first through that door with the secret word, which Mr. Happy is about to reveal. Mr. Happy, you ready? It's showtime. Keep it straight. No, you got to keep it straight. You got one thing to do, man. Come on. All right, don't be shy. Let's give it up. Show it to him. He wants a raise. Apparently, I'm not paying him enough. Come on, come on, come on. Let's have it. Up. All right, live. Because this time I actually am. Okay, Mr. Happy? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that raise for you, okay? Overworked and underpaid, apparently. All right, what else I got to tell you guys? Please don't forget, we have a very special Shredded Edition episode for you on Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. We'll be premiering. We have two very special guests in the show. Some of you know them, some of you may not. But if you don't know them, you're going to know them. great episode. Of course, as always, the shredded edition comic books will be put up at auction after the show on eBay. 10% of the proceeds go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. One of them I'm giving up that I really wanted to keep for myself, but you know, the fans demanded it, so I'm letting it go. But you'll see all on Tuesday. Hey Max, how you doing there? You've been to our store and it's great. Well, thank you so much for saying that, Max. I appreciate that. It's our 31st year in business, so we've been in this location for 16 of those years. And Dolly and I work real hard at trying to bring everyone the very best comic and gaming store we can. We are the employees. I think some of you may know Dr. Scott. By the way, he just put out another book, Dr. Scott. You might go check that out. It's called The Menagerie, and great stuff. So I think I've covered everything for this week. I told you. Oh, by the way, leave a comment. Our prize for February are 2 books. For those who jumped into the chat late, our prize is 2 books. All you got to do is leave a comment down below in any of these videos for the month of February. You'll be entered into the drawing. That gives you at least 4 chances to be entered into the drawing to win this. Nola, what are we saying here, Nola Nerd? You're working on listening to over the speaker system, not lagging. Oh, you're lagging a bit behind. That's okay. Wanted to ask, are there already completely sold out of The Rise of Kylo Ren issue 3? I think I still have some on the floor. I'm here by myself right now. I can't really go check, but I believe there is still a couple on the floor. And that book is so hot. Like I say, I keep upping my order and I keep selling out. It's hard to tell how many of something you should buy. You don't want to get stuck with extra ones, but you also want to have as many as you can. So the word of the day, as you say, yeah, you're on stage again. Come on, let's do it. Word of the day is live. And that will get you 30% off between now and next Saturday, any trade paperback and graphic novel, or 20% off any single item that you purchase. All you have to do is tell us the secret word live, and you will get 20% off any single purchase. That's 1 per day now through Saturday. So always great discounts and deals at the Comics Club. That Scotty Young cover, I got 1 to the first person that comes in and gives me that secret word. Okay, guys? That just became super hot, and everybody grabbed it up. A lot of people left messages on the machine, said, Dwayne, I need to have that cover. Put it in my box. Or they ordered it in advance, but it's already, I think it's already going for something like $10 or $15 on eBay. You know, so it's always good to be on top of that and give us your information that you want it, so that, because we sell out of these things, we sell out fast. I can't overstock stuff because it's not returnable, and if it doesn't sell, I eat it. And we're trying to stay as in the black as we can for a company that's so deep in the red. I'm surprised that I'm not seeing red. So anyway, guys, let's see here. I think I've covered everything. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to try to add some more stuff next week. I'm still working on those pusher packs, people. Brooks X-Men, I don't know off the top of my head. I'll have to check. We did get a couple. Oh, that's the other thing. Hey, we did get a couple of variant covers that I didn't show you. I should probably show you. Got the Turtles. It's a 1 in 10, I believe, variant cover. Marvel Action Spider-Man with Gwen Stacy on the cover. Mother of Demons, #1, the design variant. Transformers Valentine's Day special. Who's that Transformer? What's her name? I believe it's a female. What's her name? Anybody know? Let me know. Lady Mechanica, 1 in 10 variant. These are awesome pencil sketches. Covers. Pencils are, oh, look at that. It's the Kylo Ren variant. This one is super hot. If you're a Star Wars fan, these variant covers they're 1 in 25s. They've been going for big bucks. Get it from the Comics Club. And the Immortal Hulk, great cover. All right, guys. I think I got through everything. I think I haven't forgotten anything. I probably have, but I'll try to remember it next week. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you soon at the Comics Club. Remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you next time.